We all know about cancer and common cancers. So, endometrial cancer, skin cancer, liver cancer, prostate cancer, colon cancer.
Yeah.
These 5 cancers, people who drink coffee have a lower cancer mortality from these. So, 5 cancers: cirrhosis of the liver, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's dementia, the early stage of Alzheimer's called cognitive decline, low risk in coffee drinkers, low risk of type 2 diabetes. Here, both decaf and regular coffee work. And if you drink 4 to 6 cups, there's a 40 to 54% reduction in developing type 2 diabetes. And if one already has type 2 diabetes and they drink 2 cups, regular or decaf, there's a 30% reduction in cardiovascular mortality.
Beyond wine, we really care about health. The health of the planet and the health of each other. That's what inspired us to start this business. Our family of team members meets every morning for a group meditation, followed by an open gratitude session. We believe a sound mind with a focus on peace is the best instrument for change. Joint meditation is the cornerstone of our company culture, and it helps us remember what's important, spreading joy and love, just like our family growers. Our family is a collection of passionate, health-conscious individuals who love to laugh and enjoy each other's company. We eat seasonally, grow our own vegetables, cook together, and share wine. Our team is incredibly dedicated to our mission. Everything from sourcing the wines to answering service questions. Your natural wines are found and sourced around the world by our wine team. They taste every one, oversee their lab testing, and choose exactly which ones go in which box. If you order, your individual box will be packed by our incredibly hardworking fulfillment team. If you have any questions, your service requests will be handled by a wonderfully loving member experience family who only have one goal in mind, your 100% happiness. This video is put together by our talented media team, filmed and edited in-house, just like the rest of our artful media. From our unique creations to our printed lifestyle piece called A Matter of Taste. We put love into everything we do, and we hope to share it with you.
Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. You're listening to the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. My name is Dr. Aaron Ernst, and hey, it's a show where pounds are shed, disease is dead, and where you can be set free from your health problems. How exciting! We survived. We made it through Christmas. We survived through New Year's, and with this being the first official Saturday of 2024, I thought I'd come at you with a ton of great information that you're going to be able to use to hit the ground running this new year and hit your health goals. Now, just remember, a lot of people right now, they want to lose weight. They want to get fit, but your weight is an inverse reflection of your health. If you want to get healthy, you'll lose weight as a side effect. If you just want to lose weight and you don't pay attention to your health, you know what happens? It's the rebound. It's the yo-yo. You'll lose 10 or 15 as you force it off. but because your body is using your fat as protection. Did you hear this? Fat protects you from toxins. Fat protects you from the damage that toxins can do to your organs that would make your health worse, because about your body, health is number one. It's the priority for your immune system. It's the priority for your innate. You will never, ever sacrifice health for weight loss naturally in your body. So if you make the weight come off and you've pushed the fat out and it was full of toxins, those toxins are now circulating around in your blood and they're irritating your tissues. And so what your brain does is say, hey, put the fat back where it was, put the toxins inside of it. So we're going to discuss today how you detox your way to your weight loss goals. And a couple tidbits as we make some announcements for the 2024 year. You may know that we have a clinic now in South Charlotte. That's right. Hey, South Charlotteans, perk up your ears. The Ask Dr. Ernst Show now has a Cornerstone Health Center clinic in Pineville, conveniently located on Park Cedar Road. If you've been saying, I've really been wanting to work with you guys, but driving all the way to North Charlotte is just like driving to the other side of Mars, guess what? We now have that location in South Charlotte available for you. If you'd like more information about the clinics we have in the Charlotte area, visit askdrernst.com. Click on clinics, click on About Us, and just know we're here to help you hit your health goals in the 2024 year. Another tidbit, ready? I am launching a follow me as I go through my detox, where you can step into my house. You can step into my results. You can see the transparency that I am sharing with everyone online. It's through our Facebook page, facebook.com/AskDrErnst, AskDrErnst. Look, what I'm going to share with you guys are my personal numbers. In fact, just a couple of days ago at the beginning of the week, I shared a check-in that I did on myself where I went, body fat percent, though normal, is too high for me. So you can see what is it that I'm doing day in and day out over the next week or two or three, depending upon how long you decide to follow along. I'll keep posting, but I'm showing you guys what I've been fasting with all week. In fact, today, Saturday, finishes the culmination of my 4 days of what I call fatted coffee fasting. And man, I'm telling you, not only have I been losing weight, but my energy's coming back, my focus, my attention. And you might be saying to yourself, wait, a fatted coffee fast. Go on over to facebook.com/AskDrErnst. Rewind the feedback to the beginning of this week, and you'll see recipes I've been posting, the methods that I've been doing for fasting. What I love about fasting with fatted coffees is it boosts your ketone production, which is a molecule that helps your body to burn fat. It keeps you full throughout the day so you don't have that crash like with juice fasting or water fasting. And get this, because it sustains and maintains, you can go for longer than most people can with just water or juice alone when fasting. The benefits of fasting for detox, well, guess what? When you drink more water and you boost your ketones, you flush toxins out. And we're going to discuss today how there's this concept that a lot of people diet in the new year, or they go to the gym and they work really, really hard to thin themselves down. But what they're not doing is assessing the amount of toxins found in their body. So those of you on our live stream, you can see in this analogy, we have this female who weighs X number of pounds and she has X number amount of toxins. So she diets and visits the gym and gets thin, but because of the change in her body size, by volume, her toxicity concentration went up. So what happens is the body rebounds and says, no, put all the fat back, put everything where it was because this is unhealthy. And I know what you might be thinking. You're looking at it, oh my God, well, she's lost so much weight and her figure looks better. But you know what? If you increase your toxicity, you increase the stress to the body. And what happens is the innate, the built-in response you have for protection, for healing, and for repair will bring all of the fat back. Because what fat is a trash can. I know, right? It's tough. Fat holds things. And one of the most common overlooked issues when it comes to weight loss is that most toxins that we're exposed to are fat soluble. Guys, what that means is they dissolve into fat. So if you have fat in your body and you become exposed to a toxin, the fat will actually grab the toxin and say, hey, I'm going to hold this for you. I'll keep it because it's so dangerous that it could affect your function and your health and potentially your life. So what the fat does is it says, I've got you. Now, you run off to the gym, you do some crazy diet, you force that fat to burn, those toxins come out, and your brain will say, nope, those dangerous toxins in the blood, we must put them back on the body, and it'll actually force you to rebound and gain your fat back. So what would be the solution to this, everybody? Well, look, we can cleanse, we can clean, we can detox. And I know this is going to sound strange. Instead of changing your diet or instead of going to the gym like crazy, we pull the chemicals, we find out what they are, we pull them, you lean out because you don't need the fat anymore to hold the toxins, and then you can maintain and sustain that new you without the rebound effect. And listen, this is huge. So look, I just want to share a couple things real quick. Of course, between Christmas and New Year's, lots of you have been downloading our Turn On Your Fat Burning Switch ebook. We've hit almost 1,000 downloads. Come on, let's do it this day, today, right? Let's get over 1,000 people in the Charlotte area grabbing this ebook and implementing protocols. Turn On Your Fat Burning Switch is available to you. It is a detoxification diet. It's 4 weeks laid out for you, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and even desserts that'll help you burn fat. We have shopping lists, we have recipes. I'm going to continue giving this away as we lead up to our new year, new you, total body transformation makeover. If you want the ebook and you want to join me for the event next Saturday, simply text your name and your email to 704-906-2094. Again, 704-906-2094. We need your name, we need your email, and we need you to say the phrase New Year, simply so my team can sort what's been coming in and say, whoops, this person wants the ebook, send it to them, and you want to join us for the masterclass. What are we doing on the masterclass? Look, these are so much fun. Live, hundreds of people joining us. It's Q&A time to figure out how do you get your health back. It's discovery hour. We're going to show you the top tests that you should run on yourself this year, which will reveal how toxic you are. If you have a leaky gut, what's your nervous system doing? How's your health, your immunity? I'll show you the tests that will tell you your health. And when I'm talking about tests that show health, I'm even saying down to giving you percentage scores. How healthy are you on a spectrum of perfect to something less than that? And maybe I should read some testimonials that came in over the holiday weekend. Listen to Jennifer and Bill. Hey guys, I'm giving you a shout out. In Gastonia, they sent this email over. Dr. Ernst, I want to thank you immensely for putting together this ebook. What ebook are they talking about? The Turn On Your Fat Burning Switch ebook. I received it after listening to your show on December 16th. My wife and I printed out week 1 and the shopping list, and we decided to follow it 100% as it is laid out. And as of today, which is just 1 week later, they've lost 7 pounds, him and his wife lost 5. Looking forward to what the next 2 weeks bring as we are leading up to the event in January. Hey, Jennifer and Bill, congrats. That's only just the beginning. How about this one? I just got this one recently. Dr. Ernst, I am sure you get tons of emails just like this. But I want to say thank you for you and your team for putting together and offering the 4-week health challenge over the radio. 4 weeks, guys. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and desserts, and your shopping list. This is the health challenge. Jennifer says, I've spent money on similar programs and I just can't believe you're giving this away for free. I'm 3 weeks into your 4-week health challenge and both my husband and I have lost over 12 pounds each. What's even more amazing is that we haven't gone to the gym to lose this kind of weight. Thank you again. Jennifer in Huntersville, no, thank you for taking action and being someone who says, you know what, let me just implement. So, hey, if you're listening and you're going, wait, Jennifer and Bill lost 7 pounds and 5, and another Jennifer in Huntersville, she lost 12. I want these results. Simply text your name and your email right now to 704-906-2094. We'll send you the ebook for free, and you get access to next Saturday's masterclass, which is a live event that I'm hosting at 10 a.m. in the morning. How about this one? Todd, all right? in Pineville. I'm a longtime listener of the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. I just love the info you bring each week. 2 weeks ago, I called in and grabbed your 4-week health challenge. And to be honest, it was a bit overwhelming at first. Todd, thank you for the transparency in that. However, I stuck to your meal plan 100% for week 1. Now I'm into week 2, and thank you. I've lost 17 pounds. Wow, guys, 2 weeks. Come on, 17 pounds. I have more energy, which has always been a struggle for me. I'm looking forward to attending your live event in January. Thank you again for all that you do. Todd in Pineville, that's a shout out for you. Hey, thank you for taking action. Look, the number one issue most people have is truly taking action. We'll have good intent. We'll have ideas on what we want. Many of you have probably even written down lists of New Year's resolutions, but you have to just simply implement and take action. So look, if you're an action taker who's ready to transform your health, lose weight, get your energy back, and possibly drop a medication or two or reduce, text in your name, your email, and the word New Year to 704-906-2094. I'm going to send you the 4-week health challenge guide. Again, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and desserts laid out for you every single day for a month. It's all done for you, along with the shopping lists and the recipes, and you can grab it right now. 704-906-2094. Again, we just need your name and email. Okay, so what is this concept of detoxing? And here's what I want to discuss. A lot of people will say, you know what? I do my annual cleanse. I wash my body clean. Well, there's a slight difference between cleansing and detoxing. So here we go. A cleanse means to make organs move, most specifically your intestines. So you'll find cleanses will be things like increasing fiber, increasing water to just flush things out. And it's good to do. And honestly, you should be cleansing yourself daily. Just like you take a shower or a bath every day, you want to figure out a way to wash your body clean. And I'll be transparent with you. The easiest way to do this is just make sure you're drinking the correct amount of water for your body size and type. Hey, look, the half your body weight in ounces is just enough to keep you hydrated. Okay, many of you need to double or triple that. If you've heard of this concept of a 1 gallon of water per day challenge and how people are on social media, TikTok, Facebook, saying, my God, like I feel amazing and I've lost this weight and, my blood pressure's down and my skin is clear. All they're doing, guys, is they're cleaning the inside. Right? Use soap and scrub the outside, and a lot of you use products that are the reason why you're toxic. But what about going inside and cleaning your body out? Cleansing is beautiful, but it is different than detoxing. Okay, let me describe. A detox, by definition, is targeted. We're going after something specific. It's either a heavy metal detox, it's an organic toxins detox, it's a fat-soluble toxin detox. We're searching for something that was found usually by testing. I'll give you an example. Right, I'm holding up in front of my camera for the live streamers an actual report that just came back, and this is for someone that I know quite dearly. And what you're seeing here are results showing black lines way off here in the right for several concepts. Notice down at the bottom, it says total toxic representation extremely high. So there's a way that we can actually test your body for burden. In this example, aluminum, antimony, and thallium. Okay, these are toxic heavy metals. This is a heavy metal toxic screen that we do on most patients that we work with. In fact, almost every single one of them. And what it does is it gives us reports so we can say, all right, aluminum, antimony, and thallium. And by seeing this, now we can develop a detox, targeted and specific. Okay, so remember, cleansing is flushing. Bump your fiber, drink more water, cut out some, toxic foods, and your body will naturally cleanse. Your bowels will increase, your urine will increase, and your body will innately flush. To detox, we have to target the specific toxin. Is it mold? Are we going after mycotoxins? Is it bacteria, an overgrowth in your intestines like a dysbiosis? Is it a virus? Are you chronically getting sick and we need to do an antiviral detox? Are we going after parasites, which is a big deal for a lot of people? So just know, cleansing is flushing, detoxing is specific. How would you know you need to do some version of a detox? Well, the easiest test ever is to take 2 fingers, usually your first, so index and your middle finger, put them side by side and rest them on the nape of your neck, just below your chin. And if you feel a bump, 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 of course, a heartbeat, then you just tested positive for needing to do a detox. And I'm going to be transparent. If you're alive today, if you're listening to my voice, you need to detox. Trust me when I say this. I need to detox. You need to detox. Why? We're exposed to chemical toxins every single day. They're in the air we breathe. They're in the water we bathe in and drink. And that's a big one, guys. Really, really big. They're in the foods we eat, and they're in the products that we put on us or that we use on a daily basis. Here's a list of some symptoms that you should consider doing a detox with. Number 1, if you are bloated a lot and you have constant flatulence or gas, time to do a detox. If you have acid reflux or you get heartburn, indigestion, indication of toxicity, time to do a detox. If you're constipated, if you have a hard time going, then you need to detox. If you are tired, it's a big deal. Lots and lots of people struggle with chronic fatigue or just fatigue in general. It is an indication you need to detox. Because your skin is one of the largest organs on your body, if you have skin issues, acne, rashes, eczema, psoriasis, anything going on with your skin, dryness, flaking, cracking, etc., it's an indication for the need to detox. If you have brain issues, memory, focus, attention, recall, brain fog, it's time to do a detox. If you've got something organically going on with you, if you have a diagnosis, high blood pressure, cholesterol, thyroid, diabetes, you name it, it's time to do a detox. If you're finding that you tend to excessively sweat, like I've had patients say to me stuff in full transparency, Doc, I'm just drenched without even doing anything. I'm sitting in my office working and all of a sudden I'm pitting out my shirt left and right. Detox. And here's why. If you understand how your body works, then you can find out an interference and a breakdown in organic systems means they're becoming toxic. So for example, your skin is designed to push toxins and bacteria and sweat out of you. So if you're constantly doing this, if you're breaking out in acne, which is a bacterial infection and can be hormonal, it's an indication that you're backed up with toxins and we need to flush, especially if you're an adult. If you have, say, for example, kidneys, okay, they're supposed to push fluids out of your body. We need to filter our blood. So what happens is if we don't produce the correct amount of urine with the right amount of toxins inside of it, these toxins back up and your blood goes everywhere in your body. If you bathe your brain with toxins, it's focus, memory, issues, brain fog, etc. Our hormones become disrupted because toxins themselves are hormone mimickers. So instead of estrogen doing its job, ladies, or testosterone doing its job, or your thyroid, which is supposed to make you burn fat and lose weight, if you have heavy metals or organic toxins, they land on the same receptor that the hormone should, but they send a different signal. We talked weeks ago about how you have hormones that are designed to make you burn fat. And if you have instead landing toxins on the receptors that are mimicking the hormones that make you store fat, there you go. So can hormones tell our body burn fat? Yes. Can toxins tell our body store fat? Yes. So what you want is to reduce the toxic burden so the store fat signals go down and you want to increase the let's burn this fat out. So how do we actually do this? And how do toxins promote weight gain so much? Well, number 1, okay, listen, I've talked to you briefly about this. They overwhelm your natural detox pathways. We have skin and kidneys and liver and lungs all sitting inside of us to get rid of toxins. And when your body becomes overwhelmed with a toxic burden, organs become stressed, you become inflamed, and they rev up an inflammatory response that leads to cortisol, which is the most toxic hormone of them all. Cortisol makes you store fat. It makes your blood pressure go up. It makes your cholesterol go up. It interferes with standard metabolism. We talked about how a lot of toxins will actually disrupt hormone function, i.e., instead of the good hormones that say burn fat landing on the cell and telling your cell to burn fat, that toxin lands on the cell and it says store fat. They are mimickers. It's also known as an endocrine disruptor. They'll disrupt your hormone pathways, so they make you do things opposite of what you should be doing. We know that toxins make you store more fat because fat protects you from toxicity. So the more fat you have on you that's stubborn, that won't leave, it's typically because it's full of toxins in the first place. And the beauty of this, guys, there are tests you can run today that will tell you, is it a heavy metal? Watch this. There's a urine test that we use that'll actually show us by burden, is it an issue with your detox pathways in your liver? Is it because you're running out of certain amino acids or nutrients? Is it because your gut's leaking? Or over here, is it because you're not producing enough energy and your liver is stressed out? So we can actually measure by percentage your health. This person, as an analogy, 57.9% metabolically healthy. Could that explain why they're not losing weight? Absolutely. So if we know the data, we can now develop custom specific detox pathways for you. This is what I'm going to be revealing on our masterclass next Saturday at 10 a.m. Hey, if you'd like to join us so you can learn how to identify your specific health toxins, how you can learn if you're cleaning yourself out properly or not, simply text the word New Year plus your name and email to 704-906-2094. I will shoot over to you our Turn On Your Fat Burning Switch 4-week detox diet guide for free. Again, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and desserts. You could launch it this weekend, and by the end of January, have your health back, have your weight come down, have your energy come back by doing it the right way, which is to pull toxins. Okay, so text your name and your email right now to 704-906-2094. And hey, look, when we come back from this upcoming commercial break, we're going to discuss now, how do you actually do a detox? Not a cleanse, but a detox. What are the top foods that you need to start incorporating that will encourage detoxification? And I'll call it my 6 or 7 step switch guide, which means we're going to start implementing this new program, and you're going to innately turn on your body's ability to detox. It begins with cleansing. We have to flush everything out, but it goes deeper by saying, what's inside of me and how do I grab it? Most people have heavy metals, biotoxins, and fat-soluble organic toxins. So I'm going to teach you when we come back how to get rid of those top 3 toxins from your body innately so you heal, you feel, and you burn fat well. Hey, it's the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. We're going to be away in just a second for a commercial break. Take a moment right now, text your name, your email, and the word New Year to 704-906-2094. We're sending you our Turn On Your Fat Burning Switch 4-week detox diet and guide, all done for you, and we're registering you for free for my New Year, New You Total Body Makeover live masterclass next Saturday at 10 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to teach you how to identify what is holding you back from your health. What can you do to start losing weight without doing crazy diets and gyms? And how do we get the best method of internal healing to come so you can heal from whatever you're dealing with this year? It could be high blood pressure, cholesterol, triglyceride issues, thyroid problems, brain fog, energy fatigue. If you just want to kick a medication or 2 to the curb, now's your chance. 704-906-2094. Text your name, your email, the word New Year, and don't go away. We'll be right back. The best is yet to come.
What if we told you coffee was good for you?
Coffee is the single highest source of antioxidants in the Western diet. More antioxidants than kale, more antioxidants than 70% dark chocolate, and more antioxidants than blueberries.
In fact, what if we told you that coffee is really good for you?
Research shows that 3 to 5 cups of coffee per day dramatically enhances performance in high-intensity exercise, improves memory, reaction times, and overall cognitive function, decreases risk of depression, promotes weight loss by boosting metabolic rates, reduces risk of type 2 diabetes up to 40%, decreases risk of liver cancer up to 71%, reduces risk of Parkinson's up to 30%, and decreases risk of Alzheimer's up to 65%. Overall, coffee drinkers live longer. People who drink 3 to 5 cups of coffee per day have about a 15% lower risk of premature mortality compared to people who don't drink coffee.
And what if we told you that the health benefits of coffee could actually be increased through conscious roasting, sourcing, and processing? Introducing Purity, a health-conscious coffee company. At Purity, we've brought together a world-class team to analyze every step in the production chain from cherry to cup. We make decisions with only one thing in mind: how can we make the healthiest coffee in the world? Here's our 3-step process. Step 1, we search the world for the highest quality organic green beans that meet our exacting standards. Way less than 1% of coffee worldwide fit our sourcing criteria. Step 2, we test, and test again to create a specific roasting protocol for each harvest that maximizes healthy compounds and minimizes toxins. Step 3, we nitrogen pack our coffee within 48 hours of roasting and deliver to your door every 2 weeks to ensure maximum freshness. The result is the ultimate coffee drinking experience. You'll not only taste the difference in our clean, healthy coffee, with Purity, you'll feel the difference.
Our coffee club members report a bright, alert lift with less jitters than regular coffee and much more gentle on the stomach.
Sign up for Purity today, and you'll never have to worry about your source for healthy coffee again.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. And for those of you sticking around since the top of the hour, now we get into the nitty-gritty on full body detoxing, what to do, how to do it, and the health benefits behind focusing on removing toxins so that you can burn fat. Hey, it's the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. And yes, it's the show where pounds are shed. This is what we're talking about today. Disease is dead. Hey, look, if you truly get chemical toxins out of your body, you can break free from all kinds of things: unexplained fatigue, sluggishness, weakness, lethargy, brain fog, concentration issues, mood swings, bloating, gas, indigestion. Here's a big one that will signal to you how toxic you are. If you wake up in the morning and things ache and they're stiff and they hurt, it's a toxin causing inflammation. If you tend to get sick more often than others, especially during this season right now when whatever this thing is that's floating around that everyone seems to be getting, it could be a sign of toxicity. If you're having skin breakouts, rashes, eczema, psoriasis, redness, you name it, all of these are indications for the need to clean and cleanse your body out. And we talked at the top of the hour, cleansing is not detoxing. To cleanse is to flush. To cleanse is to get things moving. So for example, if we get our bowels moving better, then what are we doing? We are cleansing. We're pushing toxins out. We're increasing our excretion through our intestines into the toilet. That would be a colon cleanse. To detox is different. That means to focus specifically on what you're looking for. And listen, I can hear texts coming through, which means you guys are still texting in. Good for you, to help us hit our goal of 1,000 downloads for local Charlottarians to have the 4-week done for you, turn on your fat burning switch, detox diet. The reason this works so well is it enhances your natural detox pathways. It can clean out your kidneys and your liver and help you to burn fat fast. If you're looking to join all those people texting in, simply send your name, your email, the word New Year to 704-906-2094. Inside this ebook, 4 weeks done for you. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and desserts. There's the text. Shopping lists. And get this, over 80 recipes that are designed to help you detox your body. I did this at the top of the hour, but I know some of you are tuning in for the first time right now. Listen to what 3 different people over the last couple weeks have sent in to us. Todd in Pineville. I'm a longtime listener to the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. I love the information you bring each week. 2 weeks ago, I decided to call in and grab your 4-week health challenge. I have to be honest, it was a bit overwhelming at first. However, I stuck to the meal plan 100% into week 1 and week 2. I've now lost 17 pounds. Todd in Pineville, congrats! If you're looking to lose 17 pounds by simply following a detox guide that's 100% free, text the word New Year plus your name and email to 704-906-2094. Hey, Jennifer in Huntersville, we did a shout out at the top of the hour, but let's do it again. I'm sure you get tons of emails like this, Dr. Ernst, but I just wanted to say thank you and to your team for putting together and offering the 4-week health challenge over the radio. I have spent money on similar programs, and I just can't believe you give this away for free. Yes, we do. I'm 3 weeks into the 4-week challenge. Both my husband and I have lost over 12 pounds each. Man, that's amazing. And what's even more amazing is we haven't gone to the gym to lose this kind of weight. Thank you again. Jennifer in Huntersville, you're welcome. And then thirdly, Dr. Ernst, Jennifer and Bill from Gastonia, I want to thank you immensely for putting together the ebook for us all. I received it after listening to your show on December 16th. My wife and I printed out week 1 of a shopping list and the guides, and we decided to follow it 100% as you've laid out. And as of today, which is a week later, I've lost 7 pounds. My wife has lost 5. Looking forward to what the next 2 weeks brings and meeting you in the event in January. Listen, you can have results just like this. It's the first Saturday of the new year, and everyone is focusing on their gyms, which you should do. It's good to work out, but not for weight loss. Their diets, which again, you should do. But if you're going to detox properly, you've got to follow a detoxing diet, which is all laid out for you in our 4-week Turn on Your Fat Burning Switch guide. And you can hear the text coming in, 704-906-2094. Send your name, your email, and it'll be sent straight over to you. Plus, we're going to give you guys free access to our masterclass, which is a live event. Right now, we have over 400 people registered. Can you imagine? Let's get up to like 600, 700, 800, 900 by next week. We can do it, and you can join us. And it's going to be a transformation, a total body makeover. I'm going to share with you functional medicine secrets that we use in our clinic to help people heal from their current health conditions. And in order to do that, we have to share with you the most common tests that your doctors do not run that you should do this year so you can find out how healthy you are. One of them is what we call a toxic burden profile. It's a metabolic assessment to find out, are you healthy inside? It measures your gut health. It measures the amount of muscle tissue breakdown, your energy productivity. A big one right here, guys, if you can see this, it measures your detoxification efficiency. Are you perfect? Are we severely sick? Or are we losing health? We can look at your inflammation. It can even measure and assess the amount of proteins, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals, all from one test. And as I mentioned at the top of the hour, we're very excited to announce that we have a South Clinic serving South Charlotte, located on Park Cedar Road, right off of the Pineville Matthews Boulevard near the Atrium Hospital, where we can help you to hit your health goals if you're looking for professional assistance. We discussed another test that we run called a hair test, which looks for toxic heavy metals and can actually show us, are you deficient in certain minerals and nutrients? This example, we have someone severely copper deficient. And if you remember from my show weeks ago, we discussed how copper is the number one energy nutrient that you need to not only feel great, but to take your mitochondria, which are the batteries in your cells, and make them burn fat. I'm letting a little bit of a secret out right here. If your copper is low, you cannot burn fat. And that's because copper activates the enzymes that make fat go into the mitochondria and create ATP, which is energy, using scientific terminology. So here's a question for you. Does your primary physician run tests to find out if you're deficient in nutrients? Probably not. Are they looking to see how many heavy metals you have in your body? Guaranteed not. Are they running metabolic tests to look at your efficiency? How strong are your detox pathways? How healthy is your gut? Are you absorbing your nutrients? Guaranteed they're not. And these are just two of the many tests that we recommend for the 2024 year that you look into if you want to conquer this thing called health. Because your body has it inside of you. You've been given the gift of healing, but many of you are interfering either because there's a toxicity or a nutrient deficiency, or for some of you, a neurological dysfunction where your brain is losing connection with organ tissues. And this is how we teach people and coach them back to health. How do toxins make us gain weight? Well, number one, they overwhelm your body's innate natural detox systems, which creates oxidative stress and inflammation. You'll know inflammation as retention of fluids and retention of fat. They disrupt hormone function. You have hormones that are designed to make you burn fat. And if there is a metal toxin, an organic toxin inside the receptor, here's the hormone that says burn fat, adiponectin and also leptin. And if that hormone can't get into its receptor because there's a toxin in there, doesn't land, then the signal is never sent and people do not lose weight because you can't physically burn fat if the hormones are off balance. That's why we call this turn on your fat burning switch. You've got to switch your body, get the toxins out, and let the fat start burning by itself. Toxins increase the number of fat cells in your body. We know this because fat is protection. Think of them as trash cans. If you have a tremendous amount of trash coming out of your house and you only have one trash can, good luck fitting all of that in there. You'd probably invest in a second or third or fourth trash can to bring to the curb every week. So think of those trash cans as fat cells. If we decrease the trash, we don't need as many cans to hold it, and your body will actually get rid of the fat as an effect. We know they affect mitochondrial function. And what I mean by that is toxins block the ability for you to take fat cells, activate them, liberate them, put them into the mitochondria, and burn energy out of it. Guys, it's really quite simple. I'm using terminology that you might be like, wow, I don't understand what you're saying. It sounds Greek to me. I've laid it all out in an easy to follow 4-week guide in this ebook. Simply text your name, your email, the word New Year, and it's yours for free, the entire 4-week guide. And again, I'm asking you to join me next Saturday. Invest about an hour and a half of your time on a Saturday at 10 a.m. in the morning, where I'm going to coach you and teach you through what do we do to help people lose 10, 15, 20 pounds as a side effect. How do we find your health interference and then teach you simple at-home techniques you can do to correct? Number one, it begins with investigation. You have to figure out what your root cause is. So let's talk now about detoxing. If I'm going to go down a simple detox diet, it's going to begin with the following steps. Number one, you must switch out sugar. Sugar is toxic in and of itself. If you were to take about 4 or 5 grams of sugar, put into some water and inject it straight into your veins, that is lethal to the human body. Yet you'll eat sugar and get sugar directly into your bloodstream by the foods you consume. And the challenge here becomes the more sweetened beverages, fruit juices, and things you're drinking that are not water will create toxicity within the body. We want to make sure we also nix sugars that are found in added food items like boxed, packaged goods, candies, cookies, cakes, etc. We want to follow the diet that is as low carbohydrate as you can. Did you know that cancer cells, for example, have 200 times more affinity? They pull sugar in 200 times stronger than any other cell inside of your body. So cancer cells love sugar. Cancer cells love toxins. If we can get this stuff out, you can start to clean your body. And it's actually been discovered that we all are harboring low grades of abnormal cells that could be identified as cancerous. So if we want our body to be healthy, we've got to cut the carbs down. Number 2, I talk about this every single week. Eliminate processed foods. If it's highly refined, packaged, or processed, almost always they're incorporating some level of preservative, some level of toxin that's trying to create that food so that it doesn't go bad while it sits on the shelf. These include things like titanium dioxide, which also, by the way, is a heavy metal. We want to make sure that we get rid of packaged and processed meats. Another big one, nitrates and nitrites and all this stuff that's added to keep those things from molding while they sit on the shelf. This would be things like bacon and hot dogs and sausages. Look, if you're going to eat meats, go for the real clean proteins. Pasture-raised, wild-caught, free-range poultry, beef, chicken, salmon, fish, etc. If we're going to eat foods, here's a novel concept, right? Make sure they're whole in their entire component, how they're found in nature. So we can do vegetables and proteins and foods that you would find growing on a tree or a plant, right? Fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, whole real ingredients. And then what we want to do is add the following detox foods to your regimen. These are foods that help to ramp up your detox pathways, pulling chemicals and toxins out of your body, and you can implement these when? Right now. Detox food number 1. Ready? Grapefruits. Here's what's so great about grapefruits. They are a negative calorie or a negative energy food, meaning it takes more energy for your body to metabolize and burn what came in than it does what is provided by the fruit itself. This citrus fruit's also been found, according to a 2005 Israeli study, listen to this, to increase the enzymes in your liver that aid in detoxification. Grapefruit juice was used in this animal study. They simply gave grapefruit juice to some animals and said, drink this, and they were checking and measuring liver enzymes. If you were to include 1 or 2 servings of grapefruit into your diet daily, you're going to find that it helps to enhance liver functionality. It flushes out cholesterol through bile, and it activates your enzymes that are found in both phase 1 and phase 2 of detox pathways in your liver. Think of it like this. Phase 1 is how your body tags and identifies something as toxic. So if this is a toxin, phase 1 says, identify, tag, now we see it. Phase 2 is when your body grabs that and either excretes it through fat-soluble pathways, i.e. your bile and into your intestines, or water-soluble pathways into your blood and out through your kidneys. Isn't it amazing how smart your body is? It knows what's toxic. It knows how to tag them, and it knows how to eliminate them. All we need to do is support that process. And what grapefruit juice can do is it can aid this detox process. Word of caution, if you're taking a medication, make sure you check with your physician, as because grapefruits can increase detoxification, they can also increase the metabolism of your medications, making them ineffective or not effective. So you want to really be careful if you're medicated, increasing your grapefruit consumption. But hey, if you're a healthy individual who's taking no medications, grapefruits help with detox. Brussels. Not only are these loaded with fiber, which helps with cleansing, but in fact, a study that was published in the journal Carcinogenesis, which is the phrase for the cause of cancer, carcinogenesis, found, ready for this, that eating 300 grams, which is not a lot, of Brussels on a daily basis amped up liver detox enzymes by 30%. You can turn your liver on 30% stronger if you simply consume Brussels sprouts. How amazing is that? Berries. Things like blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, they are loaded with antioxidants that in animal studies have been shown to increase liver detoxification and prevent oxidative stress when the body is clearing toxins naturally. Fiber is also found a lot in berries, and it will help to increase your gastric movements, which helps to increase your stool releases, so we can get better effects of cleansing. If there's one I want you to focus on as far as for liver health, beets, you should just say equal liver. Beets equal liver. Beets equal liver. Repeating it multiple times so you remember this. A beet can clean out your liver. Obviously, they're loaded with antioxidants and nutrients, thus their dark, vibrant color. But the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry showed that if you were to drink just a couple ounces of beet juice daily, you decrease lipid peroxidation. I know it's a fancy term. Ready? It's a measurement that we use to determine the amount of damage to liver cells. If lipid peroxidation is high, damage to liver cells are high, i.e. toxic. If lipid peroxidation goes down, we know your liver's physically getting healthier. And ready for this? The study showed 4 ounces of beet juice daily decreased liver peroxidation and made the liver 38% more effective at detoxifying. So if we do Brussels on a daily basis, we drink our beet juice, we incorporate some grapefruits if we're unmedicated, and we can already start to increase detoxing. Chia seeds, okay, these are like what I would call a superfood detoxifier, partly because, number one, they're full of healthy fats. Now, you have to soak them in either water or coconut milk to get that jelly-like substance to come off the chia seeds for them to aid in detoxification. Because otherwise, what happens with a chia seed is if you eat it, it just passes right through you and does almost nothing. So if we soak them in advance, the gel, the active enzymes, all the fiber and the fats come out, and this is where we see the aid in detoxification. Chia seeds and their gel can help to increase digestive processes, making sure that we're excreting properly, and they're full of antioxidants that decrease free radical damage specifically within the liver and within the kidneys. Hey, did you know that a handful of nuts can also help you to detox, especially the high-fat nuts like pili nuts and macadamia and Brazil, pecan, and walnut? They're high in fiber. They're extremely loaded with protein. But ready for this? There are studies showing that the more nuts you eat, the less likely you are to have fatty liver disease. Now, this is huge because if fat piles up in the liver, it's almost always an indication of toxicity in the liver. Again, remember, fat is a trash can for toxins. If the organ itself has a lot of toxins in it, fat's going to develop a lot inside that organ. And fatty liver disease is a condition that is quite rampant today, especially the non-alcoholic fatty liver, which just means you've got a liver that's so fatty, but you don't drink any alcohol. So we're going to call it non-alcoholic fatty liver. But what they really should be saying is toxin-induced fatty liver. And listen, guys, I have seen patient after patient break out of fatty liver disease, lowering triglycerides, resetting cholesterols by detoxing their body efficiently. Nuts and seeds, especially the high-fat ones, also they enhance the liver enzymes in both phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification. Hey, food number 7 for detoxification is bone broth. All right, bone broth is what is made from soaking and or cooking grass-fed beef bones for a period of time in water, usually adding some things like garlic and onions and leek to create a tasteful, flavorful broth. But studies show that bone broth will help to increase detoxification by assisting your gut in sealing itself. Bone broth is high in glycine and proline, which are major detoxifying antioxidants and amino acids that can help to seal an intestine that's leaking, which will help you to get rid of the toxins and the pathogens that often float across a leaky gut membrane. Number 8, this is a big one, celery juice. All right, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's this massive trend going around of drinking celery juice on a daily basis. There's even the celery juice diet. And listen, this stuff is phenomenal and it does work. Celery juice can help to clean out your kidneys. It's been shown to lower blood pressure. It'll decrease inflammation and also upregulate your digestion, specifically helping you to digest food in your stomach so it's easier to get into the intestines and can be eliminated. And several studies show, ready for this, it can help to stimulate hair growth. It can improve memory loss. It can help you with your mood, overall your affect. It's high in both fiber and vitamin K, and several key compounds found in the juice turn on the detox process within your body. So, hey, if we use these 8 detox foods and we follow the guides that I mentioned before, as far as what you will find in your 4-week guide detox ebook, Turn On Your Fat Burning Switch, you will watch as pounds fly off, energy comes back, your health returns, and the joy of this is when we do it the right way, the rebound disappears. Remember what rebound is you don't address the toxins, you lose weight, so your toxic concentration goes up, and your body says, nope, 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 I need to dilute my toxins, so you go right back to the old, heavier you. By detoxing and cleansing, what do? We pull the toxins first, your body reacts and you lose weight, and it stays that way for long-term maintenance because there's no need for your body to re-protect you. Take home bullet points from today. We are toxic. Yes, we are. We live in a toxic world. It's in our water, our food, our air. It's even in the clothing you wear and the products you use on a daily basis. It's estimated there's over 80,000 known chemical toxins that you might be exposed to. And like any filter, which will grab and hold stuff back for protection, your body needs to be cleaned out. Your liver is your primary detox organ and your primary filter. Many of you have high-level toxicity and an inefficient detox pathway that you've never tested. So if we run the right tests, we can actually measure how strong is your phase 1, phase 2 detox process. In this example, you can see this patient here, those of you on our live stream, about a 50% drop in detox power within their liver. So no wonder their energy is dropping tremendously. No wonder their gut is leaking by almost 50%. No wonder they're inflamed. And this individual's score is 57.9. Would you be okay at 57.9% of your health power? I certainly wouldn't. Knowing this data allows us to then develop custom specific treatment plans with diets and detox for you. And the question now is this. In the 2024 year, are you ready to stop just hoping for change and start making it happen? You can do that when you download the Turn On Your Fat Burning Switch ebook. You heard the testimonials at the top of the hour. 12, 7, 17 pounds just by following the diet. Is it a little bit tough? Nope. You just need to implement it. Text your name and your email to 704-906-2094. Don't forget to include the word New Year as we begin this. And I look forward to seeing you guys each and every week in the 2024 year as we conquer your health the right way using functional integrative medicine. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next week and on the masterclass, which is next Saturday at 10 a.m. Until then, be blessed, Happy New Year, and here's to great health.